From phantom managers to ghostly fans, the UK's most famous sport arenas are hiding dark secrets. We're looking at the terrifying paranormal activity that takes place long after the whistle blows. Highbury Stadium was originally built in 1913 and was demolished in 2006 to make way for flats, but the stadium was haunted by former manager Herbert Chapman. He's been sighted around the stadium, also a phantom horse that was killed during the construction of the stadium. St Mary's Stadium, home to Southampton, built in 2001, fans and staff seen objects moving within the stadium. It got that bad they called a white witch to exorcise the spirits. The King Power Stadium, home to Leicester City, it has had sightings of King Richard I. The stadium was built in 2002. The reason Richard I was there is because a 5-minute journey from the stadium his remains were found. The AJ Bell Stadium, home of Salford Rugby Club, was built in 2012. Lifts and objects have been moved around on their own, but there has been no sightings. Harborne Cricket Club, built in 1868, is haunted by Reverend Edward Moses Roberts. He was seen by a groundsman who said he'd never seen anything like ever before. The vicar served at the local St Peter's Church. I went to watch cricket of a weekend there. The Medeski Stadium, home to Reading, was built in 1998. The ghost of King Henry I has been seen there after his bones were found there by archaeologists. Goodison Park, which was home to Everton, was built in 1892, and on their pitch and around the side of their pitch is the ashes of deceased supporters. There's been sightings of ghostly supporters around the stadium. Boundary Park, which is home to Oldham Athletic Football Club, was built in 1904. It is haunted by an elderly gentleman in a flat cap, which has been affectionately known as Fred the Fan. He's said to have been seen in the stands. Can't find anything on the internet about this, but it was on the 90s TV programme on Live TV, the Y-Files. Has anyone else heard about this one? Stadium of Light, home of Sunderland, which was built in 1997. In 2005, a staff saw a dark shape in the corridor. The spirit has the name Spotty, which had ships crash into rocks in the 18th century. Old Trafford, which is home to Manchester United, was built in 1910. It's been voted the most haunted stadium with 62 ghost sightings, even 26 UFO sightings, including one which I posted on my channel earlier on when I first started the channel. Here's the video. Hillsborough, home of Sheffield Wednesday, built in 1819. Things are being reported in the director's box, things being moved. A psychic refused to enter the bar area, saying there was a kind of malevolent force in there, and saying it was an old director as well, called Fred, who was in the director's box. The lift also went up, and when it opened, no one was in there. A security guard felt a sharp tug on his coat when he first started there, and thought it might have been his supervisor, but he was in one of the other stands. So what's in these stadiums when the whistles all blow at the end of it? It's very strange.
Whoever you are, whatever you are, you have been spotted. Thank you for watching.